Hello class 9 students. Hope you all are in good health. Children, we were doing chapter number 1, measurements in experiments. Children, before starting, I want to tell you one thing, that my mail ID is dvpsjori1989physics7to10@gmail.com. Earlier it was 8 to 10. Now there is a little change in it. So children, you have to send your assignments in this email only. Okay. So let us begin our class. We were doing the systems of units in which I told you about CGA system, MK system, and the most internationally accepted system, that is the SI system. Okay children. So I told you in SI system the unit of length is meter. Today we will do the definition of meter. There are two definitions given on your book, so you have to do both these. A meter was originally defined in 1889 as the distance between two marks on a platinum iridium rod kept at 0 degree Celsius in the International Bureau of Weights and Measures at Sèvres near Paris. So there is a place in Paris at Sèvres where this International Bureau of Weights and Measures is there. So they took a rod of platinum iridium alloy and they marked 2 points on it, and that distance between the two marks was taken as the standard meter. That distance gave the definition of meter. Now in 1960 the meter was redefined, and in 1983 again it was redefined in terms of speed of light, according to which 1 meter is the distance travelled by light in 1/299,792,458 of a second in air or vacuum. So in this time interval, in this much of a second, the distance travelled by light was taken as 1 meter. Now there are many subunits and multiple units of meter. The subunits and the relation are as follows. These are the subunits, that means smaller units of meter: centimeter, millimeter, micrometer or nanometer. 1 centimeter is 10 to the power minus 2 meter. 1 millimeter is 10 to the power minus 3 meter. 1 micrometer, micron, is 10 to the power minus 6 meter. And 1 nanometer is 10 to the power minus 9 meter. The multiple units, the bigger unit is kilometer, where 1 kilometer is 10 to the power 3 meter. These all are metric units. Now there are some non-metric units also. Non-metric units means we do not take the meter as the standard of measurement. So these are the bigger non-metric units. 1 astronomical unit. Now 1 astronomical unit, this unit is used to measure the distance between the heavenly bodies. 1 astronomical unit is equal to the mean distance between the earth and the sun, and 1 astronomical unit is equals to 1.496 into 10 to the power 11 meter. For measuring very large distances, to measure the distance between heavenly bodies, we cannot use these smaller units. So you have to use very bigger units, which are astronomical unit, light year and parsec. Now 1 light year is the distance travelled by the light in 1 year in air or vacuum. And 1 light year is 9.46 into 10 to the power minus 15 meter. And similarly parsec. 1 parsec is the distance from where the semi-major axis of the orbit of the earth subtends an angle of 1 second. And the relation is 1 parsec is 3.08 into 10 to the power 16 meter. So these are the bigger non-metric units. The smaller non-metric units are angstrom and Fermi. 1 angstrom is 10 to the power minus 10 meter, and 1 Fermi is 10 to the power minus 15 meter to measure the distance between very small particles, like to measure the wavelength of light, etc. These smaller non-metric units are used, angstrom and Fermi. Now, next is the unit of mass. Now, what is the standard unit of mass? Now, the SI unit of mass is kilogram. In 1889, 1 kilogram was defined as the mass of a cylindrical piece of platinum iridium alloy kept at International Bureau Weights and Measures at Sèvres near Paris. Now, the sub-units are gram, milligram. And what is the relation? 1 gram is 10 to the power minus 3 kilogram. And 1 milligram is 10 to the power minus 6 kilogram. The multiple units are quintal and metric ton. 1 quintal is 100 kilogram and 1 metric ton is 1000 kilogram. The non-metric units of mass are AMU. AMU, this is the full form is atomic mass unit, which you must have studied in chemistry also. When you find the mass of 6.02 into 10 to the power 23 atoms of carbon minus 12, then that comes out to be 12 kilogram. Now, what is AMU? You can use small u also for this. 1 AMU is 1/12 the mass of a carbon 12 atom. And the relation is 1 AMU equals to 1.66 into 10 to the power minus 27 kilogram. And to find the mass of heavenly bodies, we use solar mass. 1 solar mass is 2 into 10 to the power 30 kilogram. Now, next is the unit of time. The SI unit of time is second. 1 second is defined as 1 upon 86,400 part of a mean solar day. That means 1 second is 1 upon 86,400 multiplied by 1 mean solar day. The other units of time are millisecond, microsecond, shake and nanosecond. These are the smaller units of second. 1 millisecond is 10 to the power minus 3 seconds. 1 microsecond is 10 to the power minus 6 seconds. 1 shake is 10 to the power minus 8 seconds. And 1 nanosecond is 10 to the power minus 9 seconds. And these are the bigger units of time, like minute, hour, day. 1 minute is 60 seconds. And 1 hour is how many? 3600 seconds. Because 1 hour means 60 minutes and in 1 minute 60 seconds. So 1 hour is 60 multiplied by 60. That means 3600 seconds. And how will you calculate seconds in 1 day? So 1 day equals to 24 into 60 into 60, which is 86,400 seconds. Now some more bigger units are lunar month, year, leap year. So the Western or Gregorian calendar is based on the period of revolution of the earth around the sun. But our Hindu calendars are based on the phases of moon as seen from the earth. Thus, 1 year of these lunar calendar is short nearly by 10 days of Gregorian calendar. Because in these calendars, 1 month is the time of 1 lunar cycle, which is nearly 29.5 days. Now, month. So, to an approximation, according to the Western calendar, there are 12 months. And a month is considered to be of 30 days and a year of 12 months of 365 days. Normal, a year is considered of 365 days. And year, what is year? How will you define a year? 1 year is defined as the time in which the earth completes 1 revolution around the sun. And 1 year equals to 3.1536 into 10 to the power 7 seconds. Now leap year. This is also unit of time. Now what is leap year? Leap year is the year in which the month of February has 29 days. That means how many days total in one leap year? 366 days. Now one decade. Decade means 10 years. And how many seconds are there? 3.1536 into 10 to the power 8 seconds. Century means 100 years. 3.16 into 10 to the power 9 seconds. And 1 millennium means 1000 years. That means 3.16 into 10 to the power 10 seconds. So these are the smaller units and bigger units of time. Now children, listen carefully to the guidelines for writing the units. When you are writing the units, then which rules you will take to write them. The first rule is that if the symbol for the unit is not after the name of a scientist, then it is written by a small letter, like meter. Meter is not the name of a scientist, so it is represented by small m. Similarly, second, it is represented by small s. Kilogram, small k, small g, small k, g. But second point is that if the unit is named after a scientist, then it is represented by a capital letter. Like Newton. Newton was a scientist, so it is represented by capital N. Similarly, Joule is named after a scientist, so it is represented by capital J. But there is an exception in liter. Although liter unit is not named after a scientist, still capital L is used to represent it. Now the third guideline is that whether the unit is named after a scientist or not, if you are writing the whole spelling, the whole word of that unit, then you will write in small letters. You will not start with capital letter. Like kilogram, starting with small k. Meter, small m-e-t-r-e, small letters. Small j, small n. Although Newton and Joule were scientists. But when you are writing the whole spelling, then you will write the all letters in small, all alphabets in small letters. Now, if it is a combination of two units, like the unit of moment of force is Newton meter. So either you will use a dot in between, or you can use this cross product, or simple Newton meter you will write without anything writing in between them. Now suppose a fifth point is that suppose the unit of velocity we are taking, and what is the SI unit of velocity? SI unit of distance upon SI unit of time. That means meter upon second. So if something is in the denominator, we can write it in the negative power. Like meter per second is written as ms to the power minus 1 in negative power. This denominator goes in the numerator with the negative power. Now, sixth point is that we never use the plural form when we are writing this unit. Like suppose it is 10 meters. We call it meters, but whenever we are writing, we are representing it by a symbol. We will write m, not ms. We will not use meter second, ms, because then it will become millisecond. So 10 meters, 10 m. Now, instead of writing like this, kilo, mega, watt, we can use one single unit for representing this. You know, kilo means 10 to the power 3 and mega means 10 to the power 6. So we combine this, so it becomes 10 to the power 9. And what is 10 to the power 9? Giga. So instead of writing multiple units, kilo, mega, watt, we can write gigawatt. And one more thing. Last point, when prefix is used with the symbol of unit, the prefix and the symbol combined becomes the new unit. Like if we are doing cube of kilometer. Now 1 kilometer is 10 to the power 3 meter. So this will become 10 to the power meter whole cube. That means 10 to the power 9 cubic meter. Okay children, this is all for today.